mon père, je crois, hein, non?
Je peux avoir votre carte vitale?
Non, laissez, c'est pour moi.
Comment ça?
C'est cadeau, c'est Noël.
Here's Collins in. Drag it to the far right hand side for Mensah. Back to Collins in. Decides to go long now onto the right hand side. Spotting Sonny, but again, he arrives a shot late. Not a bad idea, Phil.
Lots of folks stringing their passes together, hoping to control the game and control the game itself. They've not been bad in these few minutes of the game.
Lots of folk now trying to walk themselves into the game. Here's Collins in. Hussein, Sonny, being searched for. And he picks it. Let's go that Rahman close by, decides to go into the Accra Lions box. Hamza picks it up. It's Ben across, and that's the first touch by the feeble one from Ramsey. And Afu picks it.
That's a fantastic cross by Sonny into the box.
That's a straight slow build up from the 4 ends.
At the time of the cross, you can find about 4 players in the box waiting for the cross. And I believe Hams will be sending a lot of such balls into the box for connection.
Well, looks to be Accra Lions free kick. Very, very young players. There's Taylor. There's the man already down. Collins picks it. Finds Sonny. Not out to try and keep possession. Mane used to do that. Let's go. So many wide set ahead of him. Finds Sandraman. Let's drag to the far side. Got a lot to go. It's a bit coming up Watin, trying to make his way into the box, but giving a very still all down the far side. I remember some of the whistle is up by Edu Terra.
Lots of folk are playing a high line in these few minutes of the game, pushing their midfielders to join attack and support the attack. And it's they anytime they lose the ball, they are able to win back the ball within seconds. I think they are controlling the game now.
Warfield thinks they are controlling the game now. Here's Samache. That's a long drive up front, back into their territory. There's a lot of touches. Ransford push it back. Picked by Mofa. That's a diagonal hit. Sonny receives it on his chest. Lovely idea. Tries to break out from his marker. Hussein driving through the traffic of bodies. Coming up Watson. There's going to be a long hit. Oh my goodness, that's a powerful drive, and that's a fantastic save from Afu. And Accra Lions really living generously in their own backyard.
That's a fantastic save by Daniel Afu. He's picked up 13 goals already this season. And I think he did well with the save this afternoon.
Yes, Awate. They're now trying to see if they can break through from the left-hand side. Mohamed, back to Awate. Yes, remember, he's trying to scan his area and see if any danger was just approaching. And it's back to his captain, Issa. Beautiful hold-up play by Accra Lions, really determining the pace of the game. A few times they've been able to keep possession. Here's Taylor. Drags it onto the edge of the 18. Brilliant idea. Another one for was not picked. That's Mohamed. And German stops it. Here comes Sani. Well, he's got a footwork, it's very agile. Anytime he's trying to transfer it. Well, just look at it again. This was the movement from Kopina Boate earlier on. That's a lovely hit. Well taken. And again, a lot of credit to this youngster, Daniel Afo. Collins in, Hussein. Swept off Sally's feet. Sisa falling back to help. Well, Accra Lions feeling like they are not missing the absence of Baba Pega. It's been a very quality chop down the left-hand side. Actually a very, very clever player. Remember asking his colleagues to count their names after we've done 30 minutes. It's a big push. Referee Aduntera notices something once again, and this time around is Samuel Amofa, the former BBN Augustus man, who is the culprit after really clumsing into his marker, Fuzi Taylor. Just look at his movement. And he can't understand why, he knows it. Collins in, located, Hussein. Here comes Sani. Two managed to break his way out. That's a lovely idea. It's back to you. Collins in, drags it to the far side to pick Ransford Mensah. And that will come back into the box. But again, trust these Accra Lions players. They've got the height. And it's to turn that one away. There's Atraman. Hussein once again. Accra Lions need to be a bit careful. Sesbe, that's a lovely stop from Atraman. Nice footwork from him. Sesbe hits it to find his colleague centre back. Samuel Amofaba, here comes Accra Lions. Lovely play. Tetena, this could be a big one, of course. The whistle is already up.
That's a casual play from Amofa. Too casual. This could have cost Accra Hearts of Oak the first goal. They could have conceded a goal in this few minutes of the game. It was too casual. The ball was played to him. He was supposed to even clear the ball, but then he was too casual on the ball. In 1-4 on the other hand also couldn't place the ball for the first goal of the game.
There's the tenor, picks it, finds Taylor. Just got his colleague close by. Awote was now, pushed a bit up front. Mr. Jane. Back to Mohammed. Awote with a walking pace. Oh, he lays a long one. Again, Accra Lions already caught in that web. The flag was already up on the far side.
Tetena and Awote has kept Accra Hearts of Oak at bay in the midfield. The only way they are able to control the game and even move into the Accra Lions half is when they use the wings.
It's a bit of handball there by referee, failing to take note of it. Yes, Hussein Adraman, lovely play. Looking for Sonny, didn't pick him. It's a bit physical now. And looks like an advantage, you stay with the home side.
Accra Lions shape on the ball is 3-5-2. Anytime you find them moving into attack, using the wings and midfield, you find 3 of them in the defense and 5 in midfield.
More fixtures between these two clubs have produced 14 goals, with 4 going away of Accra Lions, and the rest of the 10 has have managed to really put those balls behind the back of their net. It's quite very interesting with the way they are building up at the moment. And Sorte once again for Accra Lions. Very, very comfortable on this particular turf. Even Nations has fallen here. So it tells you how important, the turfs matter to the club sometimes. The club will really struggle at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Looks to be finding a new dungeon here.
Hearts of Oak relying on the offside traps. Like I said, Lions are relying on the ball. They are 3-5-2, and off the ball, anytime they lose the ball, you find them regrouping at the back, and you find their shape being 4-5-1 with Alado in Wafo rather always on top of the attack.
Here's Taylor, who said that's a lovely drive, and that's a grinder. Not a bad idea, but again, it was miles away from the map of the goalpost. Not a bad.
Voici le tout nouveau Unlimited 10 de Bosch. Aspire tout, même l'invisible. Tout est nickel, c'est dans le mille. Micro clean de Bosch.
Combien vaut votre voiture? Sur vendezvotrevoiture.be, vous pouvez trouver facilement et rapidement en ligne. Saisissez simplement les détails de votre véhicule et recevez le prix de vente, pas juste une estimation. Et après une simple vérification dans une de nos agences, vous pouvez nous vendre votre voiture. Obtenez un prix maintenant sur vendezvotrevoiture.be.
Kamsa. That's a very tricky play from the big man up front.
That was quite an aggressive play.
It's a big touch on Kwabena Boateng. But Collinson is already up. Theophilus Collinson has been orchestrator in House of Oak's midfield. Really spreading the ball so well. Anytime he takes the ball, House of Oak takes as a team.
Accra Lions are defending very well in this game. Matching Accra Hearts of Oak anytime they move up to attack.
Sunny wasted go past 2 players. He still has the ball to his favorite left foot, brings in the crossing, and it's shut off. And Taylor seen most of the ball this afternoon. Tetina. Let's drop it deep, unless to his captain, but it was picked up by Mohamed. What a big question is that Ali Mohamed? It's not part of the starting lineup. Tetina, that's a lovely idea, looking for one for couldn't pick him. Final connection, really letting them down at that moment.
Accra Lions look very calm, very confident, control the midfield very well, string their passes together very well, and Accra House of Oak would have to be very careful at the back.
All the singing, drumming and dancing continues in the stand as we play 21 minutes and a few seconds. And the scoreline remains the same. It's a bit dangerous, but it's picked up by Daniel Afu. Fans really believe it. They've got really a big opportunity to do a lot of stuff here in Sugakope. Safu. He's also played for Right to Dreams before. And so it tells you that he's had a proper grooming as a goalkeeper. That's a long drive. Some Asafok officials in your shots. Right, so Faladia can be there. Managing director. Oh, in your shot, but here comes Tetina. Lovely idea, trying to pick his colleague. Remember, picks him. And here comes Accra Lions. Asafok needs to be careful. This will be a good touch. Rashford makes less with that touch, but that's not just up to standard to result in a penalty.
Hearts of Oak relying on the high line and playing the offside traps. If Accra Lions are able to time their runs, I believe they can shock Accra Hearts of Oak here.
That's a big touch on the big boy. That's Abdul Shakon, and that's the first yellow card of the game going to Yaya Draman. It's been a bit hard in the last 23 minutes. A bit aggressive. You can see well, let's watch this again. It was Abdul Shakon trying to transfer the bits. And you can see absolutely the referee scores full mark.
The on-the-ball shape for Accra Hearts of Oak is 2-3-5, with Collinson and the CB being the last two at the back, and they normally play the high line most of the time. A wide for once a while would have to time his run to be able to break that.
Well, here comes the cross in, and again it's Sharafu arrives early to pick it in front of the man in the sitting shed, Mohamed Issa. That's clever goalkeeping. But again, how about that for a free kick? And here, Asafok will go again from their own territory. Altraman picks it. He's got two players ahead of him. Finds Hussein. Hussein has been blocked down. But the referee thinks that's it. Play should continue.
I think that was a fair challenge. It was a 50-50 ball.
Well, let's just have a critical look. Oh, certainly. But a lot of talks going down here at the pitch side with Coach Abubakar Ouattara. Would have to try to energize his players a bit. He's been a bit lackadaisical in the last 25 minutes. Yeah, they will have to start again. It's Ajin. Nice Samachi. It's back to Ajin once again. He'll drop into Awote. Yes, Issa. But he's got his captain to his left hand side. Just thinking he will have to go back to that right hand side again where Ajin is based. That's in a clever young player. Yes, Martin. 6 over, 1-4 again. It's Sharif punches it away. And Asafok survives. Accra Lions still retaining possession. Fusi Taylor. Oh, not the best. Yes, it's Abdul Shakon. He's driven back to, remember? Oh, that's another lovely flip, but the flag is up.
That's a lovely play by Accra Lions. Taking their time, working the ball into the box to find Iwafo or any other player who moves into the box to play the shot to find their first goal. They are very calm, very cool, and they seem to know exactly what their movements are. Because anytime a player of Accra Lions picks up the ball, he knows the movements of their players. That's fantastic.
Only 7 minutes played. Osesibe hits it back. Let's have a touch. Here's Hussein for Hasselhoff. That's giving a strong challenge. Sonny picks it right on the sideline. Well, he's got a big battle against Issa. Fails to win it. Up the Chacon. It's pushed upfield. Tetena has been very, very brilliant. There's some action down the far side. Accra Lions will have to attack once again. It's blocked by Amafa. In terms of Collins's hand.
Tetena and I would say, have dominated, have controlled, and they are very aggressive, very physical in midfield, and they've controlled the midfield very well for Accra Lions. They've been fantastic.
Well, this man has been under pressure in the last few minutes. Shut up, Stripe. As he would have to deal with his free kick once again from a very lovely position. But it's almost out, 35 yards out. Sassafol gets there, 2 men more very ready to deal with this one. Remember, that's what taking, and again straight into the waiting arms of Sharaf. There's been really red hot select between the two sticks. Well, we've got other 3 matches happening simultaneously, and we'll be bringing to you the score lines as and when we have a result trooping in from those centers. But for now, the Sikapa Wafa Park, it's a Accra Lions free kick. That's what taking a few minutes earlier on. Or the bend on the ball, absolute quality, but again, it has not got the power to stay goalkeeper Sharif. As we head for the water break after 30 minutes of an intriguing exchange.
Both teams have controlled the game. They've played very well. They've entertained the fans as well. They've kept the ball on the turf, played from left to right, swing the ball very well, made incursions, created chances in these few minutes of the game. It's not telling, as we speak right now, if it's a Heart of Oak or Accra Lions who are dominating play right now, because both teams have played very well. Both teams have created good chances, and like I said, it's a high intensity game. Although they've kept their cool and they are playing very well, and the game, the tempo is a bit low. It's a high intensity game. I believe in the second half or some few minutes to the end of the first half, we'll see that high intensity gameplay. Both teams have played very well. I'll give credit to the coaches, and it's tactically, the players are all tactically very disciplined. That's what I can talk about these two teams this afternoon. They've played very well. They've kept their cool.
Ça peut vous arriver d'avoir un petit empêchement juste quand votre lettre recommandée est en route. Adaptez facilement la date ou le lieu de livraison dans l'app MyBipost. Détendez-vous. Quoi qu'il arrive, Bipost arrive.
But just remembering you that we've got so many quality players on that bench for Accra Lions. The likes of Lawrence Septoji, John Paco, and of course the man who is Accra Lions top scorer this season, Ezekiel Lado, with 2 goals, is also on the bench as well.
They have some quality in there. Hamzata is also there. Mohamed Ali is in there. And some few other players.
Well, there's Daniel Afo, hits it to the far right hand side, finds Ajen, and it's back to him on the best of play. Decided to go for safety by whipping that one out. Mount a bit of pressure on themselves with that clearance. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? That's Mensah, back to Mensah again, send it across. Accra Lions have been very resolute at the back. That's the Wafo. Picks it. Here's Samachi will drag it across, looking for Abdul Shakon. But again, it's Hussein. Here's Abdul Shakon. Accra Lions decided to go for the killer. Just struggling to find the map of the net.
Accra Lions are pushing. They are pushing to get the first goal. And Accra Hearts of Oak would have to be very careful at the back.
Well, just look at the body movement again of Abdul Shakon. Not really troubled up after pushing that one over. And it just tells you how they find the map of the net. That could have been a possible disaster for the Phobians. The bend on the ball, absolutely top class. But again, it lacks a lot of direction. It's a strong challenge. Ransford, Mensah is the culprit. After 3 minutes played across other venues in Bekum, in Kerala, in Tamale, and of course in Samaboy, and the scoreline is still the same as we are witnessing here at the Soka Kofi Wafa Park. It's Barry.
With the Accra Hearts of Oak on the ball shape, you need quick players to take the Hearts of Oak team on the break. And that is what Accra Lions are lacking in this game. They need quick players to play counter-attacking game in this game.
Accra Lions 16th on the leg lock. But it tells you that reason why coach Ibrahim Tanko is doing a lot to at least change the fortunes of this club. Yes, Yaya Abdurrahman was being a favourite at the right back position, but on a few occasions have been flashed out for his colleague to start, Emmanuel Amankwa to start. He's returned back into position. Here's Ramsey. Fusitila winning the challenge. And again, that youngster, Fusitila, is really becoming a thorn in the flesh of a class of folk down the middle.
He's playing the DM role very well, very aggressive, very physical. And I think he stopped most of the balls, most of the attacks that Accra Hearts of Oak have pushed to them.
Yes, Samachi looking for Wafo. He picks him Wafo, but it's 3-on-1. Somebody arriving down the far side by the Sibe. All of it for Sharif to collect. That's a spot on idea. You're not allowed to interfere with any play.
I was talking earlier about the quick play, that they need fast wingers to take Accra Hearts of Oak attack or the defense on. And that's exactly what they did.
But here's Sunny for Accra Hearts of Oak. That's a lovely pass. Sunny across the Madison. It's Hussein. Hearts of Oak finds the first opener here at the Wafa Park. Scintillating stuff. Quality, absolute quality from the right-hand side. And the Phobians, very lackadaisical. They do not just look like a team that is going to find the back of the net first, but they need help.
What a quality cross from Sunny. It's been brilliant. He's been brilliant all afternoon. And what a header from Hussein. Fantastic cross, met with a fantastic equal header.
Well, watch it. The former TMR student picks it down the corner flag. And just look at it. Leg overs, hit it across, and it's met by Hussein. Oh my goodness. And a bit of tricky there, brings it across, and it's bent in by Hussein. And absolutely, Daniel Afu has not got answers to it.
Fantastic ball, fantastic football.
But again, lots of questions about Accra Lions defending. As many as 4 players within their own penalty box, but nobody picks Hussein.
the ball was sent behind the defenders, in between the defenders and the goalkeeper. And Hussein appeared and headed the ball into the net.
37 minutes here again. Hearts of Oak trying to run riot. Let's walk back again to the right hand side. Sunny, and that's a lovely drive, and it's picked by a full. Hearts of Oak not really just pressing the stop button, and Accra Lions need to be careful in this fixture.
I mentioned earlier that this is a high intensity game, and that is exactly where the game has shot to now. A lot of wing play, a lot of ball control in and around the 18-yard box by both teams. This is what we expected to see in this game.
Well, let's return back again. Yes, Sunny. Issa picks it. Yes, Mohammed. Looks in for Ajin. Well, Ajin picks it again. And that goal really looks to have taken a stinger out of Accra Lions play. And it means that coach Ibrahim Tanker would have to try and wrap his head around this. Last few minutes of the first half department. Really taking their time. For the West, they've managed on his back has been a draw, and to be turns it away. That's clever play from the skipper, fantastic. 39 minutes as we look to approach the 40th minute mark. Accra Lions really pouring forward, man. Let's drag across, and Sharif picks it. No troubles for him at all. Well, his communication with his back line has been a bit effective. We'll talk about how Folk, they will have to win because Kumasi Asante Kotoko really won their fixture against BPN. Good stats, and they will be picking a bit of inspiration from the arch rivals. Here's Sunny once again, running riot. Very difficult to tame down the left hand side. Brings across again, looking for his colleague Kwame Abuate. Picks it on the ball line, drifts it in. Ramsey, Kwame Abuate, Mensah, back to Collinson. Yes, Hussein. Dutcherman, Sonny comes across, and again that one from Hamza, nothing really to write home about. Now there's a player who's already down on the tap. Looks to be Lions youngster. He looks to have gotten up until no troubles, but looks to be a bit of temporary hold up. Just thinking he's still on the tap. Well, certainly. Oh, looks to be Amachi. That will confirm to you where exactly it is. It looks to be 39 instead. 41 minutes, and the story is that the 21-time Ghana Premier League champions are leading here.
Anytime Accra Folk is on the attack, you can find about 6-7 players, or let me say about 5-6 players in and around the box of Accra Lions, and that gives them options to pass to create chances and score goals. That is what is working for Accra Folk in this game. Coach Tanko will have to find a way to stop them.
Well, let's see. As we've just got 3 minutes for the first half. Maybe a lot to change going to the second time. But the fans are really enjoying themselves here. They're singing, drumming and dancing. Obviously, Will not be stopping anytime soon. Here comes Hasselhoff again. A lot of trouble for Accra Lions. It's tipped out. Awote. Yes, he's takes it away. And that'll be Hasselhoff throwing.
It's becoming difficult for Accra Lions to even get out of their half. And they have to be very careful.
Oh, Sonny drops it a bit to Collinson. Hussein. And Collinson has been one. It's a bit sarcastic, isn't it? But that was a very lovely 1-2 exchange back between those two youngsters. There's Hamza dropping deep.
Schenk verbazing tijdens deze feesten. De iconische Cirque du Soleil klassieker komt terug naar België. Allegria in een new light. Boek nu het perfecte cadeau op cirquedusoleil.com.
It's nowhere near the man from the goal post, but that's a clever drive.
Hearts of Oak are creating chances, and this is what Accra Lions would have to work on to stop them. If they really want to get something or get a result in this game, they would have to find a way to stop Accra Hearts of Oak from playing this game.
Ote hitting down the far side. Right, that's Ajin. Back to Ote again. That's Jacob. Really taking his time to try and see if they can put some passes together. Played against Midema in his first game for Accra Lions. Just remember, 44 minutes. And here's Mohamed. I want to try to drive to that midfield possession, but again, you can understand why his colleagues have been frustrated. Not the best of pass.
Anytime Accra Hearts of Oak is on the attack and they lose the ball and there's a counter, you can always find Osei as a sweeper at the back. And it's always
About 2 minutes of additional time for this half. Let's see what Accra Lions have got under their sleeve as compared to that of their opponent, Hasselhoff, who are comfortably leading this game. That's it now. And it's brought across, but it's stopped. Coming up, Boateng. Ramsey looking for Hamza. Well, that's a clever way to defend that piece. Well, interestingly, Hasselhoff have also shifted some of their games to this venue. Some time back. That's a way of trying to make up for the closure of Accra Sports Stadium. But yes, coming up, Boateng, lovely idea, drifts in the fine hands eye, Sakani 10-10s, and it's picked by Ramsey, still going through the traffic of bodies, is it? But yes, Sonny drops it down the right hand side, Collinson, yes, Sonny, this could be low for Sean, and again comes up, that's a poor kick.
Hearts of Oak are controlling the game, and there's no sense of urgency in the play of Accra Lions. For some reason, they are very casual. It is few minutes to the end of the first half.
We'll just look at it, a better perspective for you. And I think that the Burnley Texans could have done better. Buddha ends it for the first 45 minutes. What an intriguing exchange between Accra Lions and Hasselhoff. And it's a Hussein's goal that separates the two sides heading into the dressing room. And you can see the Hasselhoff players running as well as the opponent, Accra Lions. Well, it's been match day 15 of the Ghana Premier League. Half-time at the Wafa Park in Sikapa. Accra Lions 0, Accra Hasselhoff 1. Don't go anywhere as we hand over to our colleagues at the pitch side.
All right, so it's Accra Lions 0, Accra Hasselhoff 1 at the Sikapa AstroTurf, and this is the home of the Premier League. And my name is Gatuso, is the pastor. Najid is here. Krobia Sante, the master mixer, is also here. Krobia, it's 1-0 in favor of Accra Hasselhoff.
A good game, good exercise we've seen here. And Hasselhoff, Accra Lions, as always, they've given us a very good 45 minutes of soccer action here. And you see, in the first 10 minutes, it was being controlled by Accra Lions. They had some 1 or 2 few chances they could have buried at least a goal in that order. In the first 10 minutes, Nwafo had a very good opportunity. He couldn't make any meaningful impact out of it. In the 16th minute as well, he had similar opportunity again. So Accra Lions had 2 crucial moments. They could have at least gotten a goal out of it. They couldn't make any fruition out of it. Then again, it returned. Hasselhoff, Kwabena Boateng had a very good shot at goal, then being parried away by goalkeeper Daniel Afol in the 26th minute. And again, Hussein has been the man in that midfield orchestrating things. Then the main man again, Mohamed Sani, who has been doing a lot of duties at the right hand side of Hasselhoff's attack, sending in a lot of crosses. And again, fortunately for Hasselhoff, one resulted into a goal via Mohamed Hussein. So Mohamed Sani assisting Mohamed Hussein in the first 45 minutes by giving Hasselhoff first goal at the end of the first 45 minutes. Brilliant to Accra Hasselhoff.
Krobia, like you rightly said, it's been a ding-dong battle affair, and both teams started war. And Accra Hasselhoff, they've taken the lead by the chance that they had so far. This was the clear chance they had in the game, and it was a beautiful goal. Najib.
General, I'm not surprised that Accra Hasselhoff, they've taken the lead. Now, there's one thing that I've realized when you look at the setup of Accra Hasselhoff. Look at when Ramsey came back to the midfield of Accra Hasselhoff. When they started the league, it was Ramsey who was partnering Collison Theophilus. And I think that telepathy was working. But Salim just came in and certain things changed. But to me, Coach Ouattara have realized that thing. And now Ramsey is playing perfectly well with Collison.
All right, Najib, we will come to Collison's issue, but let's go straight to the stands. Maestro is in the stands with Maestro. You can get me over to
all right, Gennaro chena and so but then and I'll catch up back out. Three boosts, and I'm not sure if I can Mati, better I say, Mamisa and Chile and Chama. Chama, would you ever if you saw the Japan services completion. Wow, so for Lydia Alliance, the Kaba community saying, oh, I feel the fine because often has by a difficulty. It's yet the Tawasi is for having. It just say, another house of Sabaha, I've been so happy. Wow, now, I find tossing me expectation again. Expectation is fair 3 goals. Of course, in a 3. Until I'm able to say, I have to go to my back. Wow, Mate.
So thank you very much, and Maestro, that was Maestro with some session of the fans in Sikapa. It's Accra Lions 0, Accra Hearts of Oak 1. You were talking about Collison, Najid.
Yes.
When he get the ball.
Yeah, Collison, Ramsey, I think their partner in midfield has been perfectly executed. Because, look, I was telling you that when we started the league, it was Collison and Ramsey. Then Salim came in. But, you know, I think that Coach Ouattara, as I told you earlier, has also realized that, no, let Ramsey come in. Because it has gotten to a point in time when you look at the league, we need that kind of the youthful exuberance. All these things are counting. And I think that perfectly, Ramsey, Collison, Hussein, Sani, a perfect midfield partnership for them. We are not seeing much of Hamza Issa this afternoon because of Sani. Sani is doing all the work. Because Sani was injured, it was Hamza Issa who was always working back just to get the ball to push Accra forward. But I can tell you, when Sani came in, look, Hussein has gotten that free role that he used to get, and he's playing really well. So to me, I think that when you look at the setup of Accra, to be perfectly right. Accra Lions, I cannot take anything away from them. They are putting everything together just to get a goal. But to me, you can play all the possessive football that you can play. But if you don't get a goal, that is where the problem is. They are possessing, but for them to get a goal, that has been a problem. Kudos to Amofa, then Osei SCB. Today, their partnership perfectly executed. But
let me come to you, Krobi Asante. Looking at Accra Suffolk and the first half, they've been focused, they've been smart, they've been sharp. They're looking sharp this afternoon as compared to the last game they played at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Yeah, this afternoon they are playing so well against a very difficult side, Accra Lions, who are here to prove a point, a huge point against Accra Hearts of Oak. But I think Hearts of Oak.
Vivez la magie des fêtes à Paradisa. Des jardins illuminés, des mappings vidéo grandioses, des orchestres d'automates et près de 50 animaux lumineux grandeur nature. Cet hiver, réchauffez-vous au cœur du meilleur zoo d'Europe, auprès de ces 7500 animaux. Info paradisa.eu.
Accelerating to join the attacking efficiency of Accra Hearts of Oak. Then Mohamed Hussein also doing his thing in that particular midfield shape. So I think it will rather help Hearts of Oak, especially in the second half, because Accra Lions would have to open the game widely for them to get an equalizer. Then maybe Hearts of Oak, on the other hand, would also get the opportunity to hit them on the counter break. So I think Hearts of Oak have managed this game so well, unlike what we witnessed in their last game against Brekum Chelsea.
All right. So let's go back to the fans. Maestro is still with the fans. Maestro, if you can hear me, take over.
All right, Ebusia Mesa Amao Akwaba Bimu Pimu Ewa Suga Kopea Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season on match week 15 Koswa House of Folk and Accra Lions and Ebo Fedi Kaino Aba Niwi fans no yesi de bia yebesumo anu ntimatwe aba me chairman baako Ewa as chairman udi e bia ofri
the James Tete o kan se bi free Adam for
wow na team men and we support
Accra House of Folk
has ashe first go ama Accra Lions saying to me and you're saying and I'll feeling it here.
I'll feeling it there great. Now those Accra Lions ball possessions football in but you hear our football mu go. Ti yanya go back with them. Say second half year ba. Nyama best sama ya take over my Sansha that go Accra.
Wow, what prediction game in Baba we are saying and it.
Me expect 2-0.
Wow, Mate, me da say Mamensa entry me Minya I say Minya, we the end we be free.
Jacob aka Density.
Kumasi neba.
Wow. Na team men and I was supporting Tia Free Kumasi Abaha ene.
Bacho Hasselhoek.
Wow. Na has Ashe Kabako Weniaje.
Weniaje papa. Feeling a great pa.
Then and I Uba Kawatara or Bano or expect on any Rantian.
Oh, me expect this game na ya no. Omunti na eba. Nti yeba ha no omunso ye nti na mo ha. Nti omu deliver my se na ebe ya yenso ni beji bia meko bia betimi ade wo machi akọ.
Wow, in the band say House of Folk e win game na omu nyum ba ko ben na nka obeto.
Arose, be quiet and don't be silly. We are the fate of House of Folk. We never say.
Mate, I say, my man, me chairman back home and the train come out. Chairman, would you any be out free?
You're from Daniel also with us until tomorrow, but so go pen.
Wow, now, team maintain in area.
Has into Namoa.
Has a shake back home, feeling the sign it here.
I pa, Hanina busy, will be any idea, fancy I could change Suba, but the very best second half.
Second half, expectation, anything.
Yeah, President Benya Trigos. Full 3 goals, no 3-1, 3-2, full 3 straight.
So as we near you main and our better.
Oh, Rus, Mutuman.
Obetunina, be quiet and don't be seen with us say.
Okay, what am I coming to
Mate, Yankona, Minianum, and to drink about for Brina, and I ever say, Minia would be any free.
David Kinney.
Spoke as a free.
Because every Sogako fair.
Wow. Now, anything and I also support it.
Oh, House of Folk.
Wow.
Nemo, gentleman, be sure me buying chain our first of NDT. But the Kaka be here no more there.
Wow.
The we show some movie in my ninja.
Operation is saying anyway.
About 2-0.
My money why in the best goes.
Oh, good down and hear me.
Wow.
Say very winning.
But I say it was a new fancy and I would say and can you more remove Ewo Gatuso as we Nadia Koso offensive Niano on Famunchemu and Sumo. Medin at the maestro.
Pancho with some session of the fans at the Wafa Astrotef in Sikapa. This is the home of the Premier League and it's Accra Lions versus Accra Suffolk. Accra Suffolk, they're leading by a lone goal in the first half. Very soon the second half will commence at the Sikapa Astrotef. Your take in the second half, what should we expect in the second half?
Jedwa, before that, let me say a big thank you to Perfect Inn Bar and Restaurant. You know, when we came to Sikapa here, they've given it that kind of reception that we want. So it's just opposite the main lorry station. So to all the guys, Alekem and the girls there, they've really done well. You can contact them on 0243 438096. So that is Perfect Inn Bar and Restaurant. General, the second department of the game, I think that Accra Lions, they should play their normal game that they are playing, because if they say that they are going to open the game very, very well, don't forget, Accra Suffolk with Hussein and Sani, looking at the kind of work that they are doing this afternoon, if they open up too much, I think that Accra Suffolk will get another goal or two.
All right, so Krobia, what should we expect in the second half?
I think Accra Lions is still going to struggle because Suffolk have depth in their squad. When you look at their bench, they have some very good experienced players as well in there. Salim Adams is still on the bench. Then Mauli Wayu, they are all on the bench. Michael Iwa, they are all on the bench. So I think Hasselhoek has the quality to even make any good changes in the second half. Whereas Accra Lions will be doing their changes on very young players, talented on the bench. And I think let's see how Ibrahim Tanko and his technical bench also make some changes in the second half to affect the game positively on their half.
All right, so this is the home of the Premier League. It's Accra Lions versus Accra Hearts of Oak. Accra Lions 0, Accra Suffolk 1 in the first half. Enjoy the second half. My name is Gatuso. Raise the parcel. Don't forget, it's live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, and also on the Ghana Football Association app. Enjoy the second half.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome back to the second half department of this exciting game. Our House of Folk lead Accra Lions by good nil here at the Wafa Park in Sikapa. Well, Hussein's goal is a clear difference between these two sides. And we look to see what Coach Watara will be telling his men in the dressing room as compared to that of Coach Ibrahim Tanko. Well, here's Accra Lions team. Of course, a lot of players in there for you to see. Abdul Shakon, Wate, Isa. Of course, the captain of the side, Isa Mohammed. Was replaced Muhammad Ali. And here's the Hasselhoff setup, led by Captain Osesibe. Transfer Mensah, equally a good player, but I've not really seen much of Issa Hamza. Kwabena Boateng has been in some superb form in the first half, especially with his movement. And a lot of credit again to that returnee, Sani Mohammed. What a lovely crossing and what a header.
Hearts of Oak have shown that they have far too much quality in their team. They even when they relax and play their normal game, you see the quality that they have in their team. They are very composed, very relaxed, and when they move on to the break, most of the time they use the wings. You see that quality play. So I'm not surprised. I believe most people wouldn't be surprised.
So there we go for the second 45 minutes. And it's Collinson who hit it to the far right-hand side, and it's picked by Sani. Absolutely nobody there to connect to it, and it's picked up by Daniel Afu. First Hasselhoff incursion in this half. Here's so Wate drops it to Ajin, back to Wate once again. Has been the man at the heart of defense this afternoon. And Ajin will receive it down the far left-hand side. As they try to come forward, trying to personally build up from the back, looking for those loopholes to whip the ball through. That's a lovely shift off by Kwabena Boateng. And the whistle is already up. We're just wondering what exactly it might be. Fuzi Taylor looks to have picked up a knock in the process of trying to clinch into that ball. Here's Sawate trying to work forward with it. We'll have to option to the flank, and it's back to the heart of defense again. Abdul Shakon hits it down to the right hand side. Remember, lovely play, and it's brought down by Kwabena Boateng. Referee have none of that. Ramsey gives away possession. Man on. It's a lovely 10 from Abdul Shakon, finds his captain Isa. Here's Sajin, who roasted down again to the right hand side. And Accra Lions now loving to exchange passes together, trying to calmly regroup from the back. Here's Watara. That's a very still face on the bench from the Hasselhoff manager. Hussein picks it. Finds Kwabena Boateng. Ramsford Mensah was just arriving at his left hand side, but he decides to go long. And that's another wasted opportunity to try and catch Accra Lions on the break.
Ontdek de nieuwe Bosch Unlimited 10. Laat geen enkel vuiltje gaan. Lekker Bosch. Ringbevestigd is gedaan. Lekker Bosch. Microclean van Bosch.
At least to clear that one.
Accra Lions trying to pull out the Accra Hearts of Oak fans from their defense. They seem to be in a low block in their half.
Let's remember. Yes, Ramsey back to Barton once again. Left alone on the left-hand side, right into that. I mean, plenty of space. And that should be worrying for Coach Ibrahim Tanko. Ramsey scored against Beckham, Chelsea. Fine Sani. Trying to drift onto the edge. Collins in. That's rather Ramsey, but Hamza. Water will bring it. Very slow pace in the second half. Also with a kind of emergency restore from Accra Lions in the first 45 minutes. Yes, remember. Stealing his way back into midfield. Mohamed, and it's back to Wote. As remember, that's a very, very cheeky touch from him, and he's been fouled in the process. But of course, you've got Lawrence in your shots.
Accra Lions themselves have some young players in their squad. I believe you can tell that they are lacking experience in their setup. They've been fantastic, they played very well, but at certain point you expect much of them setting decisions that should be made.
Bola Accra Lions corner kick. First of this half. And Hasselhoff would have to defend from the right hand side. But let's see if they can push a lot of bodies up front. The likes of 1-4 already is lacking around Hasselhoff's penalty box. And of course, you expect the likes of Tetena to join him. As remember, gets ready to bring this corner kick. Only just hoping that he'll send the right bend on the ball, but that's a poor touch. Let's keep it back. I want to hit it. And then they'll have to start again. It's bent across again. Nobody there. And that's the fuck nearly leaving dangerously. But finally, I'm off for 10 it away. Here's Taylor. What exciting to see some of these young faces in the Ghana Premier League. Oh, the confidence absolutely off the roof. Back to David Afo, and it tells you that Accra Lions is just wondering what exactly these young charges are trying to do. Trying to catch us on the break. Let's see, we're hitting Accra.
The kind of urgency that is expected of this Accra Lions team in this second half is what is missing in their game this second half. We expect them to approach the second half with the kind of urgency to probably stop Accra Hasselhoff from playing and try to get them on the edge. But unfortunately, they are casual as usual and passing the ball casually among them.
Yes, another Accra Lions Attack, extra mid. This is a one for Taylor. Oh my goodness, it's in the Nigeria international. Crosses it for Accra. Lions, and Hasselhoff goal has been cancelled. It's lacking 1-4. With a second goal of the season for Accra Lions.
Lucky 1-4 is strong. He's physical, he's aggressive, and he's skillful on the ball as well. He's the same chap that scored here against Nations FC. It's fantastic.
No, look at St. August. You know, it is proving to be a live fire for them. With Accra Lions captain Issa wins the challenge.
Accra Lions have looked casual. In this few minutes of the second half, and everyone would say that
Sunny Kamachi really running routes on the far side.
Remember, clear!